gosh, this car is filthy. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing an oil change on the SHO. Alright, so what we're going to be needing for our oil change is going to be our new oil. This is a Ford 530 synthetic blend. This is actually, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's only half a quart. So I actually did buy another 5-quart a 5-quart jug. I just put half a quart in here so I don't have to carry the whole other 5-quart out here. This is an old container for our BMW that we used to have. We also have our oil filter. We have our tools. We have gloves. Our container we're going to drain our oil into. The tarp for spillage. Oil filter. And then we have our safety glasses down there as well. We have a jack. I would recommend 2 jack stands as well, just in case you want to be safe. But for now, let's go ahead and get ready to get into the car. Alright guys, so now that we got the car lifted up, we're actually under the vehicle. I don't know if you guys can see or not. We actually have this cover under here. So basically, to take off this cover, it's really simple. You should have 4 little clips here that should just turn. Just like so, they come out just like that. They're not going to completely come out, but you'll be able to see. Harder. You'll be able to see them loosen up. So that should be enough, I think, for this thing to come off. And just get this other one. It's really cold out here today, so.
Two hours later.
Alright guys, once you get it off, everything should just kind of slide down a little bit. And then, this has a few clips. Where is it? Right here. It's just going to slide into these. It has one here, and then it's actually just the one in the middle, I guess. Alright guys, so. So now with that out of the way, you should have access to your oil filter, which you can see here, and your oil drain plug, which is right here. So let's go ahead and get started with getting the drain plug removed first. Once we do that, we'll cover it back up, and we'll do our oil filter. Alright guys, let's go ahead and find what size this is going to be. It's probably like a 13 or a 15 maybe. Alright, so I got the 15 on there. I just gotta break it loose with this mini breaker bar, I guess. Let's see. Oh jeez, the 15 doesn't want to come out. Alright, so I guess it's probably, what is it, like a 9/16? No, something bigger. There we go. Alright, so once we get it loose like that, we can go ahead and just take off the bolt by hand. But let's get our oil pan, or our oil drain pan. That way we don't just throw oil all over the place here. Alright. Alright, we got our little drain pan right here. Let's see if we can get this with minimal spillage on the gloves. Ready? Here it comes. Almost had it. Nope. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Nope. Look at. Oh gosh, I suck at this one, huh? No, it spilled on me anyway. Alright guys, that's our casualty for today, I guess. Let me go ahead and open up the oil fill plug or oil fill cover cap. So that way it increases the flow of the oil. So check it out. Let's see. Alright guys, so while we're waiting for the oil to drain, I wanted to take a quick minute to show you guys. So if you have a regular Taurus or a 3.5 V6 engine, shows you should be using the 520 oil. However, if you have a V6 SHO engine, which is the twin turbo engine, you want to be using the 530. Let's also see if we can see how many quarts of oil is necessary here. Found it. Engine oil capacity 5.5 quarts or 5.2 liters for 3.5 V6, 5.5 quarts, 3.5 liters V6 SHO engine. So it's the same for both engines. The quarts per hours we're using this. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with adding more oil. Well, actually let's take off the oil filter first. As you guys can see, our oil is dropping at about a drop every 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. It's a little bit faster than a second. It's about every half second. We usually like to wait till it's a drip every 1 second. That's just to make sure that more engine oil gets knocked out of it. But you can go ahead and start adding oil if you wanted to now. We might just wait a little bit longer here, and then we'll go ahead and get started with taking our plug right here. Cleaning it up a little bit, making sure there's no contaminants, dirt on it. Because once we knocked it off a little bit, it did knock off to the side. So looks nice, clean. Get some of our new oil. So we're just gonna dip our finger in there, just like so. Got oil on there. Just rub it on there like that, just so that way it goes in. Doesn't have any trouble going in there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and put the drain plug back on. Once you do that, go ahead and get your oil filter ready. This one's usually a little bit messier. Hopefully it won't be too bad. See? That's what I meant. Looks like a symbiote's just trying to take over the oil. Oil filter, I mean. Ow. And one other thing is good to look at is down here. See if you can see like any sort of like shiny, like glittery looking things in here. That would be metal shavings, and that's a very bad sign for your engine. So it's always good to examine that as well. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and wait for this to all completely drain out, and then we'll get started with cleaning it, and then we'll put the new oil filter on. Alright guys, so we got our oil filter right here. As you can see, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lubricate this right here, the ring, and then inside of it as well, just a little bit. and then we'll go ahead and add some oil in there so that way we're not just running this thing dry when we put it on the car. So it's good to at least put some oil. A lot of people like to fill it up completely, but I just put like half filled with oil so that way, like I said, we're not running it completely dry. Alright guys, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and put it on the car. Alright guys, we're back under the car. Let's see, it's still dripping. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this a little bit. We're just gonna clean off a little bit of oil that dripped onto it from the old system here. I like to mark my oil filter so that way I know how many miles I had when I put it on and a month. Just make sure we get it good finger tight or hand tight here. Just take off the knot. As long as it's hand tight, it's good enough. So of course our oil is going to be going into right here. First thing we're going to do is put our oil filter on there. Alright guys, so once you get all your oil put back on, of course you're going to put your oil cap back on. Alright guys, so we got the oil we got the oil put in. Let's go ahead and turn on the car. There's the key. Oh, it's under the car, I guess. So, turn on the car. Door jar. Oil change required. Check fuel. Alright guys, so since we have that that error coming up for the oil, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go into our information settings. Go to setup. Hold reset for new. So we press setup twice. Let's hold reset. There we go, 100%.
Leave a thumbs down. Remember, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you like this video, like really like it, subscribe when we edit it. And I hope you like this video. This is Olivia. She's a girl. Hi. And she also has this kind of milk bottle. It has real milk. I'm Think 1, Think 2, Think 3, Think 4, Think 5, Think 6, cannot exist. We only got Think 1 is me. We got Think 2 is Alexa. We got Think 3 is Miko. We got Think 4 is Isaac. Okay, come on, Isaac.